what's up, YouTube? Obviously, I'm back from Pennsylvania. Obviously, like you can see that I'm back. I'm just sitting in a car. But I am home. I've been home for a couple weeks now. Haven't had really any chance to upload anything except for that drive-up video. Did shoot some footage driving around up there. The roads where I was at in the Cranberry Township or northern Pittsburgh area were fantastic. I don't know how people can live in those areas and drive, I'm going to call it boring cars. Very nice roads to drive around. I did shoot some footage of that. However, the microphone that I have on my GoPro case was loose, so nothing but wind noise. Just straight wind noise. After like 3, 4, 5 miles an hour, all you can hear is just wind. Very awesome to be up there. The weather was great. Coming, back down here home in Texas, where it's currently sitting at 91 degrees, but it feels closer to 100. Up there, it was like the high was 80 degrees. The lows, I woke up one morning, walked out of my hotel room, and it was like 50 degrees, and it was raining and drizzly. I did not plan for cold weather, so it was a little chilly for me. But to the meat and potatoes of this upload, I did figure something out on the JB4 anti-lag today, which I thought was kind of cool. I thought about using it as launch control when I first installed it. That was kind of a thought rolling around in my head. I didn't know if you could use it for those purposes. I had looked into it, but no one really said much about it. It does have two-step on it, so to speak, but you can only use that when in neutral. So you can't use that when you're in drive, only when you're in neutral. So I had an idea about it today while I was running errands, and I just went and did it. I gotta say, it turned out a lot better than I thought it would. So let me just give you the rundown on that real quick. So you have to be in manual mode, obviously, to use anti-lag, as we previously discussed. And the volume down button was used. I did do the foot braking method as well. So the two differences there, obviously, are if you're at a standstill and you let off the brake, even when you're doing anti-lag, you're still rolling forward as if you were in idle. So you got that, it's probably a 10-foot rollout due to how long it takes to build boost. But still, at the same time, you let off the brake, you're holding down the volume button, you press the gas a little bit, and boom, you're off. I did see that doing it in first gear causes a lot of wheel spin, which we should know. I'll throw in a couple clips here. And then, of course, doing it in second gear. Now, second gear is kind of iffy. Automatic N54 cars, you go into a drag strip, you start out in second gear. Manual mode only, not sport mode, manual mode only. You start out in second gear, you'll have a much better launch. Now, with that being said, if you have traction control completely turned off, then all you're going to do is spin the tires. And I'll throw in a clip here. Like you saw in that video, all I did was spin my tires in second gear. One thing I did notice that when I was in second gear, traction control completely off, and it spun like that, for some reason, it cuts power and then downshifts down into first gear. I didn't quite understand that one. I'm not sure if there's an issue with the back tires spinning and the front tires not being at a certain speed or something going on with that. But I thought it was very weird and interesting. And in most cases, the weirdest part about that, in most cases, when the tires are spinning, like when you're in first gear, let's say you're just in manual mode, but you're not actually using the paddles, you're in the S1 kind of mode, sport shifting. If you have traction control off and you mash the throttle and it spins the tires, it's gonna upshift into second gear. But in this case, it actually downshifted from second into first, which I thought was very strange. However, having said that, if you just have DTC activated, or whatever it's called, I can't remember anymore, not completely disabled, but just level 1 disabled, so to speak, your tires will spin a little bit, the car will rein it in, it'll keep you going straight, you won't kick sideways at all, but it'll stay in second gear and allow you to keep using that all the way up until you need to shift into third. So I think that's probably the better ideal launch right there, if you're going to use the anti-lag for launch control to at least build boost off the line. But I thought that was a pretty cool little discovery of mine, so to speak. Again, you can use anti-lag anytime, you know, when you're driving around. You can just hold the volume down button, volume down button. That's what it's called. You can hold down the volume down button, mash the throttle, let it off whenever you're good to go, and you're setting off for hopefully a win in that race. But yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. So hopefully I'll be able to get some more content coming soon. I know it's been kind of dry the past month. But hey, you know, that's just how life goes. You get busy and things get put aside. YouTube channel for me is kind of one of those things. I like to do it, honestly, but it's not making me any money right now. I don't have the views nor the subscriber count for that. But one day maybe we'll see, and then we'll be able to do some crazy stuff. But in the meantime, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. Stay tuned for future uploads and content. I can't wait to get some more mods rolling in for the car. Thanks again, guys. Later.